In Brazil say they foiled an attempt last night's Lady Gaga concert.
Behind the flashing lights and loud applause, some of the biggest celebrities are rumored to be part of secret satanic societies. Bizarre music videos. Live shows filled with eerie messages. It feels less like entertainment and more like a coded ceremony. Let's watch these terrifying performances that are freaking everyone out. Lady Gaga's concerts have always been dramatic, but her 2025 show in Brazil took things to a darker level. What began as a record-breaking performance soon raised questions that haven't gone away. Over 2.5 million people gathered on Copacabana Beach in Rio to watch her live. The stage was flooded with red lights. Gaga wore a long robe with a glowing cross and performed Bloody Mary, a song linked to an old mirror ritual. She opened with the line, "Monsters never die," as dancers moved in slow, ritual-like motions. Fans watching live and online couldn't shake the feeling that it looked more like a ceremony than a concert. But behind the scenes, something even more unsettling was happening. Brazilian police quietly stopped a targeted incident. A group had been plotting violence at the concert, including one suspect who believed Gaga was part of a satanic group. He planned to carry out a dark ritual involving a child. The plot was called Operation Fake Monster. Police made arrests across multiple states and found weapons and disturbing messages. Gaga and her team weren't informed until after the concert ended safely. Whatever Lady Gaga is channeling on stage, it's not just for show. Maybe it's a role, or maybe it's a signal. One thing's clear, the deeper you go into her shows, the more it stops looking like entertainment and starts to feel like initiation.
Monsters never die.
Sam Smith.
I'm crazy, Sam. I love you so much. And
During the 65th Grammy Awards, Sam Smith and Kim Petras hit the stage with their song Unholy, but the performance didn't just grab attention for the music. Dressed in red with devil horns, Smith performed surrounded by flames, while Petras danced inside a cage under glowing red lights. To many viewers, it looked less like a concert and more like a ritual. Within hours, the internet was filled with backlash. Many called it evil, accusing the show of promoting satanic worship on live television. The FCC reportedly received complaints from shocked viewers calling it a public demonic ceremony. Others online pushed deeper, saying it was proof of a deeper agenda linked to occult symbols. The Church of Satan, however, dismissed the outrage, saying the performance wasn't anything new, but still, many saw something darker beneath the stage lights and believed it wasn't just a show, but a sign.
Thank you.
Rihanna's hand gesture. It was the biggest stage in the world, Super Bowl XXII 2023. Rihanna stood high above the crowd, dressed in red, and as she sang Diamonds, she made a clear diamond shape with her hands. But to many fans, that wasn't just about the song. Online, people quickly pointed out the shape matched what's often called the Illuminati sign. Some even believed the camera cut away at that exact moment, like someone didn't want viewers to see it too clearly. This wasn't Rihanna's first time being linked to secret signs. From music videos to stage shows, similar shapes and gestures have popped up often. She's not the only one. Artists like Jay-Z and Beyonce have used it too. Many say it's just a clever way to stir up attention, but for those who believe in hidden messages, Rihanna's Super Bowl moment was like a signal hiding behind a sparkle.
Like diamonds in the sky.
Beyonce. During a flashy halftime show at Houston's NRG Stadium, Beyonce took the stage to perform her new tracks for the first time. Dressed in a bold Western look with over 350 carats of diamonds, she was the center of attention, but not for the reasons you'd expect. While performing Texas Hold'em, she suddenly raised her hand and made a two-finger gun gesture. Right then, a banner behind her popped open with the word "Bang." To the NFL, that's a big no. The gesture is actually banned during games and can cost players a 15-yard penalty. Viewers didn't take it lightly. Social media lit up with angry posts saying Beyonce deserved a fine too. And it didn't stop there. Many online also recalled an older Super Bowl performance where she was accused of flashing an Illuminati symbol just before the stadium lights mysteriously went out. Beyonce knows how to get people talking. Whether it's style, signals, or staged moments, she leaves fans wondering what's performance and what's not. The Weeknd, Sao Paulo. the Weeknd's After Hours Till Dawn concert in Sao Paulo, one performance moment is now going viral, and it's not because of the music. Around the 16-second mark of a now famous video, The Weeknd raises his hands to form a triangle. Just then, red lights beam above him and a figure is lowered from the center, slowly spinning. Many online said it looked exactly like a staged human sacrifice. More videos from the same show revealed more strange visuals, flashing symbols, dark shapes on the screen, and dramatic, almost ritualistic movements. Some fans called it the most powerful concert of his career, while others saw it as a chilling reference to occult imagery. A few even said it reminded them of Illuminati symbolism. The Weeknd never explained the act, but that visual left a mark. It wasn't just a performance. It felt like a message buried inside the music, and many are still trying to figure out what it really meant. Watain. Fans came for music, but what they saw looked more like a secret ceremony than a metal show. In October 2013, at the Worcester Palladium in Massachusetts, Swedish black metal band Watain put on a show no one forgot. The stage was covered with bones, fire was lit all around, and the band's energy was wild. But the moment that shocked everyone came when the lead singer threw a bucket of real red liquid into the crowd. It smelled strong and caught people off guard. Some fans froze, others moved away, or even left the hall. Watain is known for mixing their music with scary themes. Their concerts often feel more like ceremonies, with fire, strange objects, and unexpected acts. That night, they didn't just play songs. They created something dark and confusing. By the end, the stage looked like a ritual had ended, not a concert, and the audience knew they had seen something truly differently scary. Taylor Swift.
Can't remember anything?
It felt like so surreal. Afterwards, as we were leaving, I was like, did she play this song? I don't remember this song.
People paid thousands to see Taylor Swift live, but what if they couldn't remember any of it? That's exactly what happened to some fans during her Eras tour. After leaving the concert, many Swifties claimed they had no memory of what happened inside the stadium. One woman said she knew she went, but couldn't recall which songs were performed.
I don't remember this song. I don't remember her doing that. And just little things like that, but I do remember going to the concert.
Doctors are now calling it Taylor amnesia, a bizarre case of post-concert memory loss caused by sensory overload when the brain is hit with too much emotion and excitement to store anything properly. But there's another side to this. Irish singer Shane Lynch said Taylor's shows may contain hidden dark rituals pointing to symbols like pentagrams, masked dancers, and fire displays on stage. He believes these aren't just visuals, they're signs of something deeper and darker. Whether it's brain overload or something more secretive, one thing's for sure, this tour was unforgettable, even if fans couldn't remember it.
Emotion and memory are closely intertwined, and if you have a strong emotion, you can either heighten a memory or you can suppress it.
Doja Cat. At Doja Cat's Scarlet Tour in Houston, fans captured a moment that felt completely unreal. In the middle of her performance, everything shifted. The stage lights turned blood red, dark visuals took over the screen, and Doja's entire energy changed. It wasn't a technical glitch, it was part of the act, and it felt like she stepped into a darker, more intense version of herself. The video quickly spread across Instagram, with people pointing out how sudden and dramatic the switch was. Some said it looked more like a ritual than a concert scene. The lighting, the symbols, and her eerie stillness sparked countless comments. Doja didn't say anything, she just moved differently, almost like she was no longer the same person. While some defended the act as just theatrical artistry, others were genuinely disturbed by the vibe. Fans who attended said the moment didn't feel like a performance. It felt like a message. Maybe it was just a bold stage concept, or maybe it was something deeper. Diljit Doan. In May 2024, Diljit Doan took over Chicago's Allstate Arena with his Dil Illuminati concert. But before the music even dropped, something caught everyone's attention. Diljit made a triangle hand sign at the start, just once. But it was enough to spark a storm of wild comments online. Many claimed he had 100% joined the Illuminati, pointing to satanic visuals, shadowy lighting, and dark themes in the opening visuals. Some people online even suggested that the gesture resembled a ritual or a secret sign used to convey a hidden message. The fact that the concert name sounded like Illuminati only added fuel to the fire. Within hours, clips of that moment went viral, with theories flying across social media, but fans who paid closer attention offered a different explanation. They argued that the hand sign was just a yoga mudra, specifically tied to the crown chakra, often used in meditation to promote peace and focus. Nothing evil about it. Diljit later cleared the air, explaining that Dilluminati was just a fun twist on words. Still, this whole moment shows how quickly confusion spreads when performance art gets mixed with internet conspiracies. Katy Perry. During a live performance in Las Vegas, Katy Perry left the crowd puzzled with a strange eye movement that quickly went viral. While standing still on stage, her right eyelid suddenly appeared to get stuck. It remained closed as the rest of her face stayed frozen like a broken puppet. Then without flinching, Katy touched the side of her head and her eye opened again, almost like someone had pressed a reset button. Fans recorded the moment and soon people online began talking. Some believed it was just a stage trick or part of her robotic doll-themed act, but others weren't so sure. Many began linking the moment to the idea of mind control, something often tied to celebrity Illuminati theories. In another instance, she suddenly dropped to her knees and collapsed on stage, right in front of thousands of fans. The moment quickly went viral online, with many wondering if it was more than just a faint case. But despite the mystery, there's no official report suggesting anything serious. Many believe it could have been due to heat, exhaustion, or just part of the performance itself. Katy never addressed any hidden meanings behind the fall. Yo Yo Honey Sing. At a 2024 concert, Honey Sing raised his hands mid-performance, and that's all it took for Illuminati rumors to spread. In a video clip now making rounds on social media, Honey Sing clearly forms a triangle shape with his fingers, something that fans immediately linked to the infamous Illuminati symbol. The reaction was instant. Some comments read, "The triangle is no coincidence," while others declared, "The old Honey Sing is back and so is the." Theory suggested he had been out of the circle for a while and was now reinitiated. In another incident while recording an interview, he opened up about a strange moment from his past.
सीक्रेट डोर था ऊपर एक, वहाँ पे सैटेनिक चर्च था। शैतान को मानना बिलीव नहीं किया था, लेकिन शैतान की तरफ अट्रैक्ट बहुत हो गया था। तो मैं डरा नहीं सैटेनिक टेंपल्स। मैं जाके एक बच्चे की तरह उन कुर्सियों में जाके बैठ गया, फोटो ही करा।
He revealed that around 2012, during a dark phase in his life, he stopped believing in God and felt drawn toward the idea of Satan, not out of faith, but out of curiosity and chaos. While visiting a secret location abroad, he found a hidden door that led to what he described as an empty satanic church. Honey Sing said he didn't perform any rituals, but admitted he was living recklessly at the time, heavily involved in drugs and strange habits. Of course, there's no real evidence that links him to any group, but in an industry filled with symbolism, even a simple gesture can light up wild theories.
क्योंकि मैं 2012 से भगवान को मानना बंद कर दिया था, लेकिन शैतान की तरफ अट्रैक्ट बहुत हो गया था। शैतानी हरकतें करता।
Strange shadow at concert.
Was there a ghost on Taylor Swift's Eras tour? And why do some fans think it's Travis Kelce or Joe Alwyn?
Fans were busy singing along until a strange figure appeared above them. During Taylor Swift's Eras tour concert in Madrid, a dark silhouette was spotted standing completely still at the very top of the stadium, far away from the crowd and the main stage. It wasn't highlighted by any lights, it didn't move, and it definitely wasn't part of the choreographed performance. The internet wasted no time. Some thought it was Travis Kelce watching from the shadows, while others joked it could be Joe Alwyn trying not to get caught. More bizarre guesses popped up too. Slender Man, Spider-Man, or even an alien watching from above. One user commented that it looked like someone monitoring the whole show without wanting to be seen. While a few believe it was probably just a security or lighting crew member, the placement raised eyebrows. Why stand motionless in such a strange spot during a massive concert? Whatever it was, it left behind a sense of unease that no spotlight could explain. Jim Carrey's secret hand signal.
Comics and show business don't know what this is. Right?
Jim Carrey once walked onto Jimmy Kimmel Live and did something that still has people talking. Instead of a regular promo, he flashed a strange hand sign and claimed it was the symbol of the Illuminati. He even called out Hollywood talk shows for keeping the public distracted with jokes and entertainment. With a serious tone masked in humor, Carrey said he was tired of secrets and lies.
I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies.
The crowd laughed, but the message didn't sit right with everyone. Online discussions exploded. Was he mocking conspiracy theories or revealing something real? Even years later, this clip is studied, paused, and re-watched by those who believe some messages are hidden in plain sight. Jim may have joked his way through it, but the details he gave were no comedy sketch for those paying close attention. Gorgoth. This performance wasn't just loud or wild, it felt like something out of a dark ritual. Once you see it, you'll understand why it caused a storm across Europe. Gorgoth, a black metal band from Norway, performed Carving a Giant live with one of the most disturbing stage setups ever seen. There were real sheep heads on spikes, actors tied to wooden crosses, and fake blood poured across the stage. The red lights and slow movements made the show feel more like a ceremony than a concert. The moment when the full stage is revealed, many believed they weren't watching music, but something much darker. Another track, Possessed by Satan, played during the same era, only fueled talks about satanic rituals and cult signs. Whatever it was, music or message, Gorgoth left behind a scene no one could unsee. King Diamond. Musicians often decorate their homes with awards. King Diamond filled his with skulls, candles, and strange symbols, but it's his recent concert that's stirring up the most questions. In 2024, during his live performance titled St. Lucifer's Hospital 1920 in Los Angeles, things took a darker turn. The stage was set like an old, cursed asylum. Red lights flashed, crosses were flipped upside down, and unsettling props filled the scene. At one point, a woman on stage appeared completely frozen, eyes wide open, moving like she was possessed. Some even said it looked like King Diamond had cast a spell on her. This didn't feel like a concert, it felt like a ritual. A growing number of viewers believe he's not just putting on a show, but delivering hidden messages through symbolism and eerie performances.
He also does keyboards for us.
Euro 2024. At the Euro 2024 opening ceremony, a brief moment from the on-field dance performance stirred a wave of online buzz. During the show, a group of performers struck a synchronized pose where their hands formed a triangle above one dancer's head. This formation immediately caught the eye of viewers, many of whom began linking it to the infamous Illuminati symbol. Clips of the performance quickly spread across social media, with some users suggesting it was a coded message or hidden reference. The triangle gesture, often associated with secret societies and conspiracy circles, has been widely discussed in the past, especially in the context of celebrity performances and global entertainment events. Despite the speculation, there's no official statement or indication that the move was anything more than choreography. It's likely the shape was just a stylized pose designed to look clean and visually strong on stage. These kinds of moves are common in major productions where every step is designed for impact, not secrecy. Still, the internet's reaction shows how easily mystery can spark from a single frame. Michelle Jackson. Michael Jackson amazed the world with his moves, but some of his dance steps and hand signs have sparked eerie questions ever since. In a performance of Slave to the Rhythm, viewers noticed something strange. At one point, Michael made a hand gesture that clearly showed the devil horn sign. In other scenes, he shaped his fingers to form 666 and even threw mysterious signs toward the crowd. This wasn't just a one-time act. These signs showed up more than once, timed with moments of intense energy. His movements almost felt ritualistic, like part of a coded performance. Some say these signs connected him to darker influences, hinting that his fame came with a hidden cost. Even the idea that his glove and hat were tools of some spell-like control adds a chilling layer. For many, this wasn't just a tribute show. It was a reminder that Michael's success may have been powered by more than just music. Billy Shears.
I'll just call you Paul.
During a talk show appearance, Billy Shears sat down casually, but what happened in that exact moment didn't go unnoticed for long. Just as he lowered himself into the chair, he briefly formed a triangle with both hands, holding it up near his chest. The host didn't react, but the internet did. Viewers quickly linked it to Illuminati symbolism. For years, many believed Billy Shears is more than just a name. Some say he took over as Paul McCartney after the real one passed in the 60s, a theory connected with secret societies and silent agreements. The triangle hand sign only added fuel to that mystery. To those watching closely, this wasn't just a shape, it was a silent nod, like Billy was reminding people that some stories never really died. If the Illuminati theory is true, this may have been his quietest but clearest message yet, and strangely, he didn't smile while doing it.
I'll just call you.
Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X shocked fans with the release of his Montero, Call Me By Your Name video where he visualized heaven and hell and gave a performance many viewers called disturbing. But what really caused chaos was what came next, the launch of his limited edition Satan shoes. Made in collaboration with art collective MSCHF, these black and red sneakers featured inverted crosses, pentagrams, and even drops of human blood in the soles. Only 666 pairs were made. The shoes were based on Nike's Air Max 97S, but Nike had nothing to do with the project. In fact, they sued MSCHF. While MSCHF claimed it was just artistic expression, many weren't convinced. From the music video to the shoes, this wasn't just a performance, it felt like a full-on statement. Behemoth. People expected a concert. What they got felt more like a dark ritual. In 2021, the Polish extreme metal band Behemoth celebrated their 30th anniversary with a live stream event called 6 Years of Blasphemy. One performance stood out, Christians to the Lions. The stage was filled with fire, shadows, and an atmosphere that felt intentionally unsettling. This wasn't just about music. The band's frontman, Nergal, has long been known for challenging religion in his lyrics and stage shows. During this event, the visuals were sharp and symbolic, featuring masked figures, burning symbols, and blasphemous themes played out in front of the camera. To many, it looked like pure theatrical art, but to others, it resembled a public ritual, and that's exactly why it stirred so much attention. Rema, Nigerian singer. Rema's sold-out concert at London's O2 Arena wasn't just a musical event, it turned into a heated discussion online. The Nigerian artist made a dramatic entrance, wearing a red mask and riding a sculpted horse onto the stage. Things escalated when he took a seat on a massive throne shaped like a bat, with eerie lighting and shadowy visuals adding to the intensity of the moment. For some viewers, this instantly sparked talk of dark themes and even satanic symbolisms. Social media flooded with reactions, with critics calling the setup disturbing and demonic, but others viewed it as bold, creative, and deeply rooted in culture. Rema later explained that the performance was inspired by Queen Idea of the Benin Kingdom, aiming to showcase Nigerian heritage in a modern way. Still, not everyone was convinced. The unusual stage design left some fans in awe and others uncomfortable. Love it or question it, Rema's act made one thing clear: he knows how to command attention. Kanye West. In the music video for Otis, a brief moment sparked major attention. As the camera cuts quickly, Kanye West flashes a clear hand sign, his fingers forming a triangle. It's a gesture that's often linked to Jay-Z's Rockefeller label, but for many viewers, it looked like something far more symbolic. This triangle sign, long associated with the Illuminati, has shown up in other music videos and public appearances by both artists, but in Otis, it felt more deliberate. The split-second nature of the shot made it easy to miss, yet when fans slowed it down, the message looked clear. The video itself is loud, wild, and rebellious, perfectly fitting the image of artists who are often tied to secretive themes. Whether it was just branding or a hidden nod, that single hand sign still leaves many asking what really goes on behind the fame. Marilyn Manson.
To me, God and Satan are just like Marilyn and Manson. Two words to describe the different sides of your personality.
In a 1997 interview, Marilyn Manson shared his unique view on the words God and Satan. To him, they weren't separate beings, they were like his stage persona, Marilyn and Manson, two parts of every person's personality. He said everyone has these sides, good and evil, light and dark. Manson often discussed this split in his music and performances. He explained that Satan for him was a symbol of rebellion and individuality, not literal worship. Influenced by writers like Anton LaVey and Aleister Crowley, he wove these ideas into his work, but he emphasized it was about personal freedom, not blind devotion. He once said that attending his concerts felt like entering his personal ritual because the aim was to unlock hidden parts of ourselves. For Manson, this exploration of dark and light was an invitation to look deeper within, not a call to worship anything beyond ourselves.